Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News on another edition where we give you update on as they take the go. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here. As they talk to you now, they say that the Biafran people and the Oduduwa people don't get clash. And it is because of the statement that the Biafran army made on the street where they were saying that Tinubu released, in fact, where they said that Tinubu released Sunday Igboho, and then he should also do very quickly to release Mazen Namdekano. So when they were addressing the Biafra army, they said that they are just a bunch of militants where they disturb the country. In fact, I'm not going to use my mouth only to talk calm. The thing don't bring a lot of katakata between the alliance within they do with Yoruba and the Igbo people to get their freedom, which is Yoruba nation and Oduduwa nation with Biafra nation. You see So, and secondly, don't destroy EFCC. Civic group tackles President Tinubu for violating act in appointment of chairman. Senate begins hearing of bill to fine Nigerians 50,000 naira for failing to send children to school. Person will never feel send them pikin go school. So now 50,000 naira or Ingo get now to pay government. These people, this government will day for Nigeria, so now crazy people. Chideke. Hey. I beg, but we go into details. No time to waste time. I think we should start. Let's start with Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho's release. Okay, because now that one, I ain't really caused the premium problem where they happen up and down. Where you the leader of Elana Omodua, a self-determination movement for Yoruba nation, Professor Banji Akintoye, on Saturday, stated that Nigerian President Bola Tinubu was not instrumental to the recent release of Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, from protective custody in the Republic of Benin. Igboho was released by the Beninese government under the leadership of President Patrice Talon last week Sunday, had acknowledged the support and solidarity of some notable Yoruba leaders during his travels in Cotonou, which spanned over 2 years. Akintoye, who narrated how Igboho regained freedom, said President Tinubu had no hands in Sunday Igboho's freedom. In a statement by his spokesperson, Mr. Gani Alagbala, he said this is imperative in order to correct the wrong impression in some quarters that President Tinubu facilitated the freedom of Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho in Cotonou last weekend. The statement read, "This is in response to viral video of an Igbo militant leader proclaiming that Nigeria President President Bola Tinubu should release Mazen Namdekano just as he released Chief Sunday Igboho. Although we will not fault our Igbo brothers nor criticize them for seeking the freedom of IPOB leader Namdekano in any way, however, we must set the record straight. The Nigerian authorities and administration under the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has got no hands in the release and total freedom of our frontliner, Chief Sunday Adeyemo aka Igboho. We give the credit to the Almighty God, then the effort of our leadership in this Yoruba nation struggle, supported by well-meaning friends at home and abroad. This had been a tedious and tasking process, but we give God the glory that granted us success in Sunday's freedom at last. We strongly deny the involvement of any politician or officials of the Nigerian government in all these processes, for simply there was none. Our appreciation goes to the Republic of Benin government for not denying us justice at last, despite some political pressures. And we wish our Igbo brother Nnamdi Kanu a quicker release from the Nigerian incarceration. So the main part of this problem now the side when they mentioned some Igbo militant group, which is this Biafra army, when Simon Ekpa don't set up. Now there na it can cause problems. Those of you we don't forget the video where in they refer to now be this one. So let's listen to him.
If you don't want to lose lives, Tinubu or Eastern leaders, if you don't want to lose lives, release Nnamdi Kanu. The same way you release Sunday Igboho, release Nnamdi Kanu in that way. Onyezoku have come up again. Onyezoku have come up again, and I have spoken. I have spoken, and this is my word, and this is my powerful message to Tinubu and all the whole Eastern leaders. I don't have much to say than to release Nnamdi Kanu before this month runs up. Before this month we runs up, release Nnamdi Kanu. The same way you release Sunday Igboho, release Nnamdi Kanu in that way. I have told you, a great fire is coming upon the country. A great fire is coming upon Nigeria. A fire that nobody can quench it. I must tell you this. Be careful with Igbos. Igbos did not do anything in this society. We only want our freedom. And no Biafra, no peace. Onyezoku land again. This is me. I don't land again. Many have been talking rubbish. Many have been saying all sorts of things. I know where I am coming from, and I am still traveling again. I know where I have been before. I am still traveling. Any moment from now, I am still traveling. And my coming back again will be on fire. I just went and received this with some of the property, the tools. I only went to receive this with some of the tools. We are fully ready. Thank God everything has been signed to Biafrans. Thank God we have gotten all we need. Nigeria, Chepenaka Oranyo, Chenaka or Biafrans. Unama Fesu Ibua. All Igbo leaders, Unama Fesu. Kangwaku Nezoku. All these things are not doko. Or Unuakana Dotara. Makana Hagi Wegiricha, Ndeberabe Alala. Ofofokara Lunuao. Ofofora Lunuao. Would the Igbo leaders? Ofofokara Lunuao. I know there is one Juele Kukua. And when much equal than to say goodbye to the people of Biafra. Goodbye to our people. Nigeria, the zoological country. I cannot say goodbye to you because I have come back again. And I stand with the bangibam. This time around, when I go hear the sound of my chain. That time where the hungry when I make una come collect, when I want come collect, when I go hear the sound again, I am fully back. No matter say I will still travel any moment from now. But when I go hear my hands, and when I go hear my message, which I know that when I go still deliver it, when I go deliver my message. We don't come down the Ecuadorian. Huh? The owners of the land. The owners of the land. Huh?
Biafra Liberation Army Commander have spoke well.
All right, when I don't see them. Now the video where they cause the problem, and when they they call them militant, you know, they call them anyhow, name anyhow. Nine Kintoye, nine Toku, now the thing they cause problems between the Biafran people and the Yoruba nation agitators. So, but with what we saw on social media, according to Koiki Media, he say he don't go remove them or something like that. But the message has been passed and it's on record. It just be like the prayer when Adeboye go pray, saying the side Israel, we go later delete them. Oga, you don't pray, we say you don't pray and we don't see ourselves. So that one way they delete. Now for your pocket, we don't really see where you did. But because una be hypocrites, they keep people for Nigeria up and down since we never fit talk. Never this one way they happen for Nigeria now. Biafra won't go, Oduduwa won't go, everywhere one scatter. You know they pray. Your prayer no reach there. Una they scam people up and down. Say una won't carry. I bet una shift to Joe. The Senate has passed for the first reading a bill that recommends a fine of 50,000 naira to parents who default in providing their children with primary and secondary school education. The Red Chamber also recommended free meals for every child in the country. I say, oh, that one line they go take loot money. The bill proposed by Senator Joseph Okalo titled Compulsory Free Universal Basic Education Act 2004 Section 2 states that every government in Nigeria shall provide free, compulsory and universal basic education for every child of primary and junior secondary school age. According to Punch, the act further states that every parent should ensure that his child or ward attends and completes his primary school education and junior secondary school education by endeavoring to send the child to primary and secondary schools. So what happened to government schools? Why una no dey provide schools where people go they go? If you go some rural areas, you go see and say there is no school there again. The schools there don't close. Teachers are not being paid, so they have scampered for safety and now they've gone into farming to survive. Is it not the Nigerian government that should be stoned and sent to judgment for not being able to at least uphold the promises they gave us? Mad people. The act further states that stakeholders in the education in a local government area shall ensure that every parent or person who has the care and custody of a child performs the duty imposed on him under Section 2 of the Act. The Act further noted that a parent who contravenes the earlier prescription should be liable on the first conviction to be reprimanded. Imagine. So now person will never see money to pay school fees for private schools. Now I won't come pay government 50,000 naira fine. Is the 50,000 naira fine per child or for the whole family or for a year? God, I no feel laugh. This country, if our government don't run out of ideas, they'll just start doing nonsense. And the worst part is that they say it's a Senate. This group of people, all of us, they collect big money. They give on 1,000 to go and spend with 1 million euro, 3 million euro, 30 million euro. Muna 30 million naira. Muna take go do weekend. Una think say na so they give the whole country. We get some village self who na go enter self on a motor no go gree come out again. At that time on anyways. On a second conviction, a fine of 2,000 naira or imprisonment for a term of 1 month or both, and on subsequent conviction to a fine of 5,000 naira or imprisonment for a term of 2 months or both. The Senate, however, in its amendment proposed 50,000 naira fines instead of the 5,000 naira previously stated in the Act. Meanwhile, their own children, they are abroad, they school for Oxford University. Now the people who are not impoverished, now I won't give fine of 50,000 naira from all the way from 5,000 naira. The amendment states Section 4B of the Principal Act is amended by deleting 2,000 naira and inserting 20,000 naira. Section 4 of the Principal Act is amended by deleting 5,000 naira and inserting 50,000 naira. Una they see how these people take everything una they do, una just want scam Nigerians. It added Section 3.2 of the Principal Act is amended by deleting 10,000 naira and inserting 100,000 naira. It stated a person who receives or obtains any fee contrary to the provisions of subsection 1 of the section commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 10,000 naira or imprisonment for a term of 3 months or both. Every parent shall ensure that his child receives full-time education suitable for his age, ability, and aptitude by regular attendance at schools. However, the Senate proposes 100,000 naira in replacement of 10,000 naira. The Senate proposed Section 3.2 of the Principal Act is amended by deleting 10,000 naira and inserting 100,000 naira. Now like that, they take one, they make their money now. Upon all this money, una they loot for this country. Now still won't come rob the poor man finally. Now they don't appoint person where they no suppose appoint for EFCC as EFCC chairman. When they see the young man where they go pick somewhere, and I know say na Tinubu's brother, he they use government money to they compensate in family members. On the Kwanegu, this kind of country the Kwegu. Anybody now will be say work for Tinubu make it take win. They go use one position. Whether you qualify or not, they go take and take compensator. Yeah, they work one so bad they don't. I'll see you guys on the next update. Muna, let me know with you now the reason. Follow this matter. People will want collect 50,000 naira because person don't send the pikin go school. Some people never see food eat, and you are talking about school. Beg him, we'll go another news. You hear the smell.